When you're in Cederberg, it feels like a different world because you're just away from the noise, you're just in calmness, in peace, and you're just able to focus on whatever that you are doing there. It is really amazing.
The big sky country, the views, and also the climate and the elements that just impresses on you forever.
For my PhD research thesis, I'm researching the impact of long-term climate change and elevation on arthropod diversity in various areas of the Cederberg. So for my methodology, firstly, we're using historical data which was collected 20 years ago, and we're comparing it with the newly collected data which I am collecting right now. We are sampling 17 sites at 200 meter intervals across the transect. We're just collecting samples of arthropods, and we then take them back to the lab to further identify them. And I'm also going to do some meta barcoding and produce a species list of species that we find in Cederberg.
We've got a wonderful reference collection that was left by Dr. Antoinette Boertes. So we now have a very unique long-term database that we can explore. So we can explore, how did these ants change? How have the assembly just changed over 20 years? Are they moving up in altitude? Are they changed? Is the vegetation changing? So we actually do prefer combining using taxonomy, so identifying species based on their characters, and molecular methods. There's so many species that they're not all named yet. We know of about 1 million species of insects that's described in the world, but the estimation is there's about 5 to 30 million. So the number of species that's undescribed is phenomenal and overwhelming. And to conserve something or an area, you need to know what is there, and to know what is there, you need to have a name for it. And molecular methods make it much easier to do that, because even if it doesn't have a name, we can at least know it's a species or it's perhaps a new species, and that way we can conserve it for future generations.
DIPLOMICS stands for the Distributed Platform in Omics, and it's a network of research service labs across South Africa in the omics space. So that is genomics, proteomics, metabolomics, and also bioinformatics. DIPLOMICS' main aim is to enable access of students and researchers to world-class omics infrastructure in South Africa, to enable students and researchers in South Africa, in this instance, to be able to sequence genomes that they are interested in South Africa, not overseas. So a big component of what DIPLOMICS strives to do as well is to enhance the reputation of South Africa's research output to the international community. And that is combined with Boosie's research that we are supporting today, and it also falls within the 1KSA project as well. 1KSA stands for 1,000 genomes of biodiversity importance in South Africa, and the aim here is to combine training with method development, specifically around DNA extraction, sequencing, and then also data analysis. And the aim is to create a database of draft genome assemblies that will be important research tools for South African scientists. At the same time, DIPLOMICS wants to raise the profile of the research that is happening in South Africa and to show that it is internationally competitive as well.
The Cederberg project that we're doing is very physically challenging. It's also planning, prepping, getting all those things ready in time, and Boosie had to take over all of that from us. But used to do it, and she's a champ. She just you can explain her things and she'll run with it.
Growing up, I didn't know that this is where I would be. I didn't know nothing about it. They all look the same when you look at them with the naked eye, but a whole new world opens up when the microscope magnifies them.
Boosie is an ant taxonomist, so she's got great knowledge of the characters that you need to know for ant taxonomy.
As a DST NRF intern at the Museums, I worked on their collections. It's home to several insect collections with drawers and cabinets full of pinned insects and some which were collected long ago. For my master's degree, I focused on integrative taxonomy and biogeography of ants in the genus Anoplolepis, which is a widespread genus in Southern Africa but is understudied.
Taxonomy is just something that changes all the time, and so she can go back, and yes, we might find species have moved around, and that's why the naming of one species is so important, because you need to know the name to be able to know it's moved up in altitude, it's moved down, it's gone, it's new.
So it's a really fascinating work. My motto for success to people who are just starting off, or to myself when things feel overwhelming, is just keep going. There is support and there are new pathways to discover and follow. You just got to believe in them and find places and people that believe in you.